The Fame. Lindsay, Tony, and Dallas's biggest names with all things football, food, fandom, and fun, more than just the game. Welcome to The Fame.
Welcome into another episode of The Fame, everyone. I'm Lindsay Draper, flying solo tonight as Tony Banks is not with us, but it's still going to be so awesome. Packed show for you tonight, a lot of football and a little bit of fashion, which we're really excited about because I don't know anything about fashion, so we're going to learn a lot tonight. But without further ado, I need you to put your hands together for our first Dallas Cowboy and one of my favorite players on the entire team, Tyrone Crawford. Woohoo! Welcome.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
Glad you're here. First things first, I obviously have to ask, what is your mindset? How are you feeling right now?
The mindset, it's not where it needs to be. Definitely a little down right now because of the losses, but, we definitely can't hold our heads too long. We got to, go in tomorrow, watch the film, get over it, and on to the next one. We got a big job to do, and we can't lose another game. So we all know that, and we're focused.
And I think Cowboys fans know from watching this past couple months that every single game has been extremely close. So is there anything that you guys have maybe put your finger on, maybe said, okay, this is what we need to get working?
On the defensive side of the ball, I can answer that question. We definitely need to get to the passer more. But more importantly, we need to get more turnovers. Jeff Heath obviously got the message the other night with 2 interceptions.
It was awesome.
We need to, continue that and improve that. Definitely.
Next question for you would have to be, you hear a lot of talk on ESPN and on these TVs in here of people acting like they know what is going on in the locker room. And I think that's funny. So since you're in the locker room every day, tell us what's really going on and what the relationship and the vibe is in there.
Right now it may seem like there's a lot of outside noise and all that, and we're distracted by it, but it's not that at all. Inside the locker room, it's just it's us, and it's us trying to have each other's backs. Some of the things that went on last week was just teammates sticking up for teammates, and we all love. I'm not gonna name any names, but we all love the guys who stuck their necks out there for us, and we appreciate them for that. So that's just what it is on our side.
That's what I figured. So let's switch gears a little bit and talk things other than football. People may or may not know that you're actually from Canada, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
We love Canada. So I have to ask, are you a Justin Bieber fan?
Yep, I'm a Justin Bieber fan, definitely.
How often do you get to go back? And I know you go back and do a lot with your high school there and the youth playing football and stuff like that.
Yeah. I don't get to go back as much as I would like, but definitely go back a good amount and get to reach out to the youth, young football players there, and just vibe with them, be around them, and we hold a camp. Me and my cousin, brother, and family and friends have a whole bunch of CFL coaches come down, and Kyle Wilbur comes down, and we've had different players like Rod Streeter from the Raiders, wide receiver, and they just show a lot of love to my city, and I try and do the same for them. But when it comes down to Canada, we don't get a lot of that opportunity, so I'm just happy to bring that back home.
Awesome. Anyone in here follow Tyrone on Twitter or Instagram? Because if you don't, you should. He's a good follow. Yes.
Anybody who has it should.
You definitely should. He's good stuff. But what I want to ask you about is, at the end of every post, there's #work, which is common, but there's an extra K in there. So for those out there who don't really know what that means, that's kind of your trademark saying.
Yeah. I've always this may be going overboard, but I always felt like I always put in that extra work. I did that, extra something to push myself forward and above and beyond, and that's what that's what the extra K is for, that extra work.
I love it.
That's what it is.
And so you guys obviously are putting in the extra work for this week. Tony Romo will be back this upcoming Sunday, which is really exciting. So if there was one thing that you could tell fans, right now, as far as hang on, because we are not out of the division race or contention at all, what would you want to tell the fans?
Exactly what you said. We're not done. We're coming back. We're coming back strong and fighting. We're not gonna stop fighting, and it doesn't matter what happens with us as a team and as a Cowboys nation. We're not gonna stop fighting. We're just gonna go into this thing swinging.
All right. Big round of applause for Tyrone Crawford. Thanks so much for joining us. More from you on the show. We're taking our first break. On the other side, the original 88 joins us. Stay with us.
Grab a crisp, refreshing Bud Light, put 2 plans on the table, and let the NFL coin toss decide.
Okay, heads, Todd says we go to Tina's pool party tomorrow.
Nice.
Tails, we go to the beach all day and snuggle.
Nice.
Wait, autocorrect, he meant snorkel.
Cool.
Snorkeling.
Bob Lavelle here for HMS with frequently asked questions. Joe asked, Bob, your clients seem so happy with their experience at HMS. Is it because of the great home deals they get or great customer service? Joe, meet our customer service department.
Well, it's time to stop waiting. It's time you move on out. HMS can get it done. We're number one.
Welcome back into the fame, everyone. Lindsay Draper here at the Rustic. Remember, you can come hang out with us on Monday nights at 7 o'clock. Tyrone Crawford, of course, on stage. And we are joined by Super Bowl champion Drew Pearson. Glad you're on the show with us.
Thank you. Hello. Hello, Cowboy fans. Right on.
Big cheers, as always, for
Glad
Drew.
to be here. Thank you.
Well, Drew, first of all, I got to ask you, just your thoughts on what's going on right now and some positivity even in your mind from this.
Well, the positive thing, they're there. They're close. In sports, it's very difficult to define winning and losing. It's a fine line, and unfortunately, we're walking the other side of that fine line right now. But, I think the guys are still encouraged. I think the guys still see they have an opportunity, and they're going to do everything they can to try to right the ship. And, they've had the lead or tied going into the fourth quarter, so we just got to be able to finish. And now with Tony Romo coming back, we got our finisher coming back, and we should be able to
That's good
win
news.
In Miami.
So what would as a former player, what's something that you would tell Tyrone, and the entire locker room, because you've been in situations similar?
Well, I never had that kind of losing streak in my career. 11 years, 10 playoff appearances, 7 NFC championship games, 3 Super Bowls. So, anyway, I'm just saying. But here's what I would tell them.
Success tips, then.
The thing you can't do in this situation is start pointing the finger. Okay, it's about you. Look in the mirror, and if point that finger and it turns back to you, then you have a chance to correct that. When you start blaming other people, the coaches or the fans or the media, teammates, then you're really going to have a problem. But I think you guys are still together because you're playing hard, you're giving that effort, and sooner or later it's going to turn. It's just unfortunate that we had to lose a couple of those tough games. How about that call, the holding call on Heath? How did the officials see that? We make the play to win the game, and damn.
Did you have any
happens.
words out there? Did you say anything, or were you just quiet?
I said a few things, but I probably don't want to repeat what I said on air.
I love it.
Yeah, but that was you're losing games that way, and it's tough to take. There's no question. But the key is you have to look yourself in the mirror and say, what can I do to make it better, and don't point your finger at somebody else and say what they need to do. So hopefully they can turn this thing around.
And Drew, you obviously now, for many years, have worked in television. Any interest in television after your playing career?
No interest at all in
Zero?
television.
Man, you better go get some of that low-hanging fruit, man. That's easy money in TV.
Yeah.
I'm only kidding. Not that easy.
I might pick a couple of
Right.
Apples off the tree.
There you
I'm
go.
not going to go too far into it.
Not too far.
But
So-
he's only 25. Don't retire him yet.
True. Many
Jeez,
years
he's
left.
got a lot of years left to play NFL football and build up that tenure. So when the time's over, you get that pension, and
Yes,
it
sir.
should be good by then.
Yes, sir.
So
Yes.
tell us what all you do in television and all the different places that you appear weekly.
Well, I'm with Channel 5, Newish Scruggs. We do we call it Big Game Sunday now. And I've been with him for 11 seasons. This is our 11th season doing that. And do a little radio and TV. I have my own radio show on internet radio every Monday through Friday at 12 to 1. Drew Pearson Live, the radio show. It's on gcnlive.com. Check it out. Call in and be part of the show. We just discuss sports, entertainment, business news, health and wellness, charitable type things, and but just trying to keep the name out there and keep the brand going and take advantage of just being a Dallas Cowboy. And even though I haven't played in a long time, it still spills over. You still get a lot of recognition because of the fact that you played for the Dallas Cowboys.
Absolutely. Carries on forever.
Amen.
How has the game changed? I mean, that's such a broad question, but what's one of the biggest changes that you've seen since you played and now his era?
Well, there's a lot of changes, as you said. That's a broad question. But the biggest change, as far as I'm concerned, is the money they make. My goodness. Man, if I made that kind of money, I would have caught a Hail Mary every game. But no, it's economically a little different, and, everything is relative. And, we fought back in the day. My 11-year career, I was on strike 4 times within that 11-year career to get the respect of the union by the owners and to have a fair share of the gross revenues. So we made our sacrifices, and we'd like to benefit from that, and we do with our pensions, and a lot of things are better for us. But the way we benefit is now seeing somebody get that money, because we'd rather have the players get it, which are the product, instead of the owners keep stuffing their pockets, right?
We love you for that.
Amen.
We love you for
Amen.
that.
All right.
I love it. Okay, the truth up here on the couch. And these guys will be back. We're going to take our next break. Don't go anywhere. We have a fun quiz coming up for you guys. But after this break, it's time to get into fashion, where I really need to learn a few things. So that's right around the break. Stay with us.
All right.
America's favorite vacation company is flying non-stop from Dallas-Fort Worth. Save hundreds with Apple Vacations to Mexico and the Caribbean. Secrets Resorts and Spas offer unlimited luxury for adults-only escapes, airfare, hotel, premium brand drinks, gourmet meals, all tips, and more. Call your travel agent or visit us online today. Apple Vacations, America's favorite vacation company.
Grab a crisp, refreshing Bud Light. Put 2 plans on the table and let the NFL coin toss decide.
Okay, heads, we host a bocce tournament. Tails,
tackle football.
Like a horseshoe tournament.
Full contact tackle football.
How's that fair?
Hi, everyone. I'm Lindsay Draper, and today I'm in Dallas at Wolo Boutique to be outfitted for the show. Let's check it out.
So, Lindsay, what are we looking for today?
We are looking for outfits for the rustic, and I really like to stay close to dresses and flowy things because our show is outside. It's going to be hot at the beginning, so anything colorful and sparkly is my favorite.
Great. That sounds great.
So good. I love this dress. It is perfect for the season premiere.
Perfect for the fame.
Well, I'd say that was definitely a success. I now have an outfit for every single show. I'm Lindsay Draper. We'll see you every Monday night at the Rustic for our live tapings of The Fame. All right, it is time to do a rustic fashion show here at the Rustic. I'm with Pamela and Ann. owners of Wolo Boutique, which I love. I am wearing it right now, and they do a fabulous job. So Pamela, tell us about the boutique and what style of clothes you carry.
Well, we're located on Lovers Lane. We carry great women's fashion, casual, career, evening things, and we're very friendly. Ann and I are always there, and we love to help wardrobe our clients. And we have, like I said, career and social, and come on out and see us. We'd love to have you.
And obviously a lot of stuff for SMU games, Cowboys games, lots of blue, right? Am I right?
Blue.
Lots of it. Okay, so Pamela has lined out a lot of the fall trends and has some lovely ladies modeling these clothes for us. So tell us what this is first, Pamela.
This is Michelle, and she's one of the big trends is the vest and big time shearling, and Lafayette 148. She has her suede leggings and her lace suede tunic, and
love it.
Looks awesome.
So cute. Would be
perfect
cute
for a Cowboys game.
Yes, on the sidelines. Okay, next we have up fantastic furs.
Furs are really big this year, and they're a little flashier. Trisha's wearing the royal blue, the cowboy blue fur, and she's ready to go to the game.
Perfect. Next up we have textured leather.
This is Sonia, and she's wearing ecru, and the leather is perforated, and coats are easy because you can throw a little black tank and a tight little pair of pants under there and look sassy.
Love it. And finally, we have chic and shiny and some fringe.
Okay, fringe is really big, the shiny leathers, textured leathers, and these gals are great in their SW3 from LA and New York, Josie Nattori. Thanks, guys.
Yes, thank you guys so much. And again, Pamela, where and when can people come visit you?
We're open Tuesday through Saturday, and 9:30 to 5:30, located on Lovers Lane. That's how we got our name, West on Lovers.
Perfect. One more big round of applause for the lovely ladies of Wolo Boutique. Love their clothes. Always, I'm always dressed in it at the Fame. Next up now, it's time for Beer 101.
And now with Shamir, Brand Development Specialist of Benny Keith Beverages. Thanks for joining us on the show tonight.
Thank you for having me.
What do we have here with us tonight?
We actually have Rilla Brewery's Devil's Backbone, which is actually a Belgian-style triple, 8.1% alcohol, and it's actually named after a winding road in Blanco, Texas. So this beer, with the Belgian yeast strain and the spiciness of the hops, actually gives it its distinct flavor and aroma.
So is that why we've paired it with turkey tonight? A good pair there?
I think it's an awesome pair, just for the fact that you have the Gouda cheese, which has the sharpness in it, and it'll actually balance out the sandwich.
Perfect. Well, Shamir, great job. Glad to have you here tonight. We are going to go enjoy this food, and we'll see you guys after the break.
Don't just watch the game. Open up a can of football with a crisp, refreshing Bud Light.
Bob LaBelle for Home Marketing Services, here today to discuss the New Year's resolutions that we've all made. Let's see, there's going to quit smoking. Yeah, like that'll happen. Going to lose those extra pounds, work out. Yeah. Going to be a better person. Whatever the heck that means. Going to quit renting and stop making the landlord richer. Get out of the rent race. Finally, a resolution we can all keep.
Segment, we have a lot to cover. It's going to be really fun. Lindsay Draper here with Tyrone, Crawford, Drew Pearson. It's going to be a big segment with you guys. Are you ready?
Yep, yeah, we're looking forward to it. Always looking forward to being interviewed by a lovely young lady in Wolo. Look
in
at that
Wolo, right?
Wow.
It's going to be very hard to follow that Wolo segment.
Wolo doesn't do men. What about men? Come on. Wolo.
Women's only.
All right.
Women's only. All right, first, guys, we're coming off talking about clothing and just the way that you look and carry yourself. And so, I mean, as an athlete, former athlete, a big part of who you are is your brand and the way that you are presented to your fans. So, Tyrone, I mean, you're one of the best at engaging with fans. Maybe talk a little bit about how you guys do that.
Yeah, well, you know, we have me and my team. I want to say it's my team, my circle.
Squad.
Yeah, we have big visions, you know, and, you know, branding over here, but also in Canada, you know, trying to build the brand. And, you know, right now kind of have a, you know, a T-shirt line where it's, you know, the work hashtag, and it's got my brand, the TC, with the signature on it. And there's a couple different shirts like that, different styles. And, you know, we also have, we're teaming up with a charity group for single-parent homes, and we auction off and sell hockey jerseys, you know, number 98 Crawford, and, you know, because I'm Canadian and it's supposed to. And so, you know, we've sold a lot, and we sold a bunch in Canada. So, you know, we're just trying to reach out and help out, you know, with fashion and you know, my name, sports, and charity.
I love when the players give back with charity.
Give them some for that.
Absolutely. So important and so awesome. And Drew, you can talk and attest to building a brand and what that can do for your career after sports.
Yeah, it's very important. One thing about football, you know it's going to end sometime. You can't play it forever. And so if you're blessed, you'll have a lot of life after football, and you need to do something with that. And so the best way to do that is take advantage of the time you have now, being the Dallas Cowboys, to promote yourself, promote your brand, promote your ideas and the things that you have, because I guarantee you, Tyrone Crawford knocks on the door, you'll get in that door and get a meeting because of who you are and who you play for and how you present yourself. So you have to take advantage of those opportunities. And, you know, you say, how do you put value on something? You know, sure, we wish we could make the money these guys make nowadays, but the value of the time I came through playing for Coach Landry, playing with Roger Staubach, all those other great players, you know, I've been able to parlay that into a life after football. And this is a very extensive life after football, thank goodness. And so, and, you know, when you have the opportunity, you have to take advantage of that and present yourself in a positive way. Doing things for charity is one way to have people respect you and look at you in a different light. And you have to do it now while you're still playing to take advantage of those opportunities, because if you do it now, it'll benefit you down the road. It's 33 years since I played, and I still get on shows like The Fame. Whoa.
All right, guys. Always great answers, but now we're going to have some fun. We're going to play a game. It's called News Splash, okay? So Splash obviously involves a makeshift water gun. Take one, pass it down.
Is that for you? Right on.
All right, so here's how the game works. I mean, it's pouring rain outside right now, so we're all going to probably get wet by the end of the night. So I'm going to ask a question. If you get it wrong, Tyrone, you get a free shot on him, however way, or even the crowd. I would love you to just get up and spray the crowd. They need to wake up. So the first question is going to be to Tyrone.
I don't know.
Start spraying.
Ready? Ready? Crowd, feel free to help him out if you want.
Got to open it up, man.
Which rapper and actor had his son play him in Straight Outta Compton?
I got it.
It's your question.
Ice Cube.
There you go.
Say
ding,
what?
Ding, ding.
Do I get to splash?
Gina, producer, does it get to splash, Drew?
Go ahead.
Absolutely. Right on the noggin.
Hurry up. Oh!
There
Cold.
All right, Drew, which movie is most watched on Thanksgiving every year, statistically?
Jerry Maguire. No? Oh, let's see.
Anyone want to help him out before he gets sprayed?
Know.
Wonderful Life. Get him, Tyrone.
I'm not a movie guy.
It's a wonderful life.
What was the score of the Cowboy game in 1974 when we beat the Washington Redskins on Thanksgiving?
What was it? Remind
then
us.
I'll tell you, 23-17. Right on. Anyway, I can't remember this movie, so I need to spray you.
Please don't. Sophia would not be happy.
If you didn't have Wolo on, I would spray you.
Thank you. It's all about the Wolo.
All right,
Tyrone.
Tyrone, come on, man. I got to spray
You said earlier in the break you're a movie guy, so you might get this one. What is the highest grossing movie of all time?
Whoa.
Of all time. Think back. What movie was just...
Far back? How far back are we going?
We're both 25.
All time.
Maybe like all time.
Jimmy
of
Stewart.
our whole lives.
I'm going to say...
Sophia Loren.
Star Wars.
That's a great guess.
What is it?
Avatar.
Spray, buddy.
Okay.
I didn't know that one either.
All right, sorry. You need a tissue?
All right,
Okay.
Drew, let's see how much you're really into entertainment.
Yes.
This is apparently entertainment. What is the name of Caitlyn Jenner's reality show?
Housewives of Dallas.
Spray it up.
No? God dag nabbit.
Okay, that would be crowd.
What is it?
I Am Kate. Yes. So much
spray you.
entertainment
Good
there.
job.
Spray them all. All right, Tyrone. Who is the Vice President of the United States?
He's still.
I'm going to go with Joe.
You're going to go with Joe? That's correct.
Oh,
Joe
I'm
Biden.
sorry. Give me that back.
How about a Canadian
Shout out
knowing
crowd.
his American
Way to help
politics?
out. Way
Way
to
to
help out
go.
there. Spray y'all.
Drew, United States Secretary of State.
Hillary Clinton.
That would be a John Kerry spray on your noggin. All right, that's enough
Donald
of that.
Trump.
Enough spraying. Crowd,
Oh,
give
man,
these
I'm
guys
soaked.
a big round of applause.
I didn't know I was gonna take a
Thank
shower
you both
tonight.
for
Thank you,
joining us
Tyrone.
tonight. Stick around for Lisa Linehan and David Brown. Come hang out with us Monday nights at the Rustic, 7 o'clock. Don't miss it. Cowboys are going to get a win this weekend. We will see you then.
Right on.
I don't need to stop and think about all you've done for me. You've been there countless times with a love as pure as I've seen. Yeah, yeah. Don't know what I'd do without the love you bring. 'Cause with you, I can do anything. So I wanna be one little step in your right direction, one little girl in your strand of pearls. You're all that and the entire world to me. Oh yes, and one little star in your constellation, one puffy cloud in your summer sky. You're all that and more in my eyes. Your eyes, a reflection of what's good and what I want.